9. At war with the water. June 25th to 26th, 2018. It rains heavily all day on Monday, June 25th. Even more water is now pouring into the bowl of Samyak Junction from the Monk Series passage. The current is strong enough to pick up a sandbag and carry it downstream. Even though they are almost certain that the boys didn't go into Monk Series, Thai authorities place a sentry at the opening to watch for any sign of the team, clothes, shoes, or water bottles that might flow out with the current. The water at Samyak rises higher and higher. Days later, the rescue team will label the main sections of Tham Luang with numbers. The rooms that will eventually be called Chambers 1, 2, and 3 now buzz with the sounds of people and equipment. Royal Thai Army personnel and rescue workers have carried in floodlights to illuminate the dark chambers. They have set up a communications station in Chamber 3, a 50-year-old field telephone from the Vietnam War era. It's boxy and ugly, but extremely reliable, and at least they don't have to depend on a person hiking messages in and out. Pumps have been installed to try to lower the water levels at Samyak. In the beginning, the pumps run off gasoline, but the fumes from the machines quickly fill the chambers, making working conditions dangerous. Some workers even pass out from the lack of oxygen. The pumps are replaced with electrical versions, but these new machines still require power. Thick electrical cables snake through the passages, connecting all the equipment inside to generators at the surface. Despite the pumps operating at full capacity, the water inside the cave is still rising. From the rate at which it is rising, Vern knows that water is not only entering Samyak from Monk Series in the north, but must also be flowing through the main cave passage from the south. Vern doesn't know exactly where the water from the south comes from, but he can tell that it's cold, which means it must be coming from deep underground. It's possible that the water's source begins all the way across the border in Myanmar. With water coming into Tham Luang from both ends, the chance of the levels going down anytime soon is low. The Thai Navy SEALs again attempt to dive past Samyak, but they get no farther than before. The current is now so strong that if a diver doesn't keep his face head on to the flow, the water will rip his mask off. On June 26th, the water rises so high that it pushes the SEALs and all the other rescue workers out of the Samyak area completely. Vern emerges from the cave, muddy and discouraged. He tells his partner, Thich, that he's worried the operation is going to end very badly. The SEALs have no shortage of determination and physical strength, but the fact remains that they don't have the equipment or experience to dive in caves. That afternoon, he lays out the horrendous conditions to the mission commander, Governor Narongsak. The water is cold, the current is strong, and the visibility is so low that it's like trying to dive through a vat of coffee. There are only a handful of people in the world who can dive in water like this, and they must bring those people to Tham Luang immediately. Vern tells the governor, "Sir, you have one last chance at this rescue, or the boys will die."